And today, let's start in deer pose. So let's leave our left leg out in front, kind of rock to that left hip and pull our right foot back toward that right hip. And I have the top of my foot kind of against the mat. And then we're just gonna sink and settle toward neutral. It's okay if both sit bones don't connect firmly to the mat or you don't feel totally flat. We just wanna find where we do settle, and then we're going to continue to sink into it. Grow up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders, let them fall down the back, and come to that breath. Allow yourself to slow down here. We're going to add some gentle body circles. So we're going to kind of hinge, circle around. And then switch directions, circling the other way. And then back into neutral. We're going to plant our left hand next to us. Take that right arm, reach it up and all the way over. And then we're going to bring that top right arm into a bind. So we're going to bring it back behind, bring the hand against that lower back, and then press that hand into that lower back to kind of open up that right shoulder. And then we'll come back up into center. We'll plant our right hand. We'll sweep that left arm up and over. And we're going to bring that left arm into the bind, the back of that left hand against that lower back. Press into the back. Just gently feel that left shoulder open up. And then we'll come back up into neutral. Shifting onto that left hip, we're going to bring this right leg back around. And then we'll take the other side. So we're going to rock to the right hip. Bring that left leg and foot back by the left hip. And then settle in on this side. See if it feels a little bit more neutral and settled or a little less. No judgment though, we're just observing. And again, we'll take a few breaths here to let the body settle in and sink and stretch. And starting those gentle circles on this side, either way first. And then the other way. Coming back into neutral, we'll plant our right hand, sweeping that left arm up and over, taking that lateral stretch here first. And we'll bring that left hand into the bind. Again, the back of that left hand gently into the lower back. Open up that shoulder, breathe. And then coming back up into neutral, planting the left hand, we'll sweep that right arm up and over. And binding the right arm, opening up that shoulder. And back to neutral. Bringing our left leg back around in front. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. However close you want them to be to those sit bones, and then hinge forward. Find a good stretch. And we'll stay and we'll hold. And rolling up. We're going to reach that right arm behind us. Tall spine, and we'll twist maybe that left hand to that right knee. On that inhale, reach up tall through center. And then exhale, we'll twist to the left, reaching that left arm behind. And then inhale, reach. Exhale, release. And let's make our way into our tabletop. Coming to hands and knees, stacking those shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And let's draw some nice big circles with those hips. Switching directions. And then into neutral and some rounds of cat and cow. Inhaling for cow, exhaling to round for cat, and flowing back and forth. Inhale for cow, exhale. One more. And coming into neutral, we're going to walk those hands to the top. Spread those fingers, tuck the toes, and press it up and back, finding that first down dog, paddling things out here. Walk that dog, get settled in, hang the head. And using an inhale, we're going to make our way to the top of our mat and find a ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Again, head is heavy. Maybe you sway a little side to side. And then we're going to release and roll all the way tall into our standing mountain, anchored in those feet. Maybe rock a little. Lift up, feel the spine stacked, feel all the space around the vertebrae, relax the shoulders. On our inhale, we're going to sweep those arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. We're going to step our right foot back and open up to a warrior two. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Nice bend in that left leg. Feel strong but soft. Then we're going to inhale, windmill those hands, find our way to a plank. Exhale to lower. Inhaling for baby cobra. And exhale, we'll press it back. Down dog. On that next inhale, traveling to the top of the mat, we'll exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, round and fold. Then we'll inhale, sweep it tall. Exhale, folding. We're going to step that left foot back. And we'll open up to our warrior two on this side. Feeling that stretch. Then we'll windmill those hands. Find our way to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Nice and slow. Use that inhale for baby cobra, lift the chest. And exhale, press it back. Down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold, right foot back, warrior two. We'll windmill the hands, step it back to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, traveling to the top of the mat. Find that fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold. Left foot back. And opening up, warrior two. We'll windmill the hands. Step back to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale to lift. And we'll send it back. Down dog. Bending those knees, we'll travel to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold, stepping our right foot back, opening up, warrior two. We're gonna flip that left hand and find reverse. Relax that right arm, gazing up at that left hand. And we'll bring that left hand to the inside of that left leg. Reach that right arm up for side angle. Maybe the gaze follows to look up at our right. And then we'll reverse. Left arm up. And then we'll windmill those hands. Step it back, down dog. And on that inhale, bend the knees, step back or hop to the top. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall. Exhale, we'll fold. We're gonna step that left foot back. Warrior two. Reversing our warrior, right arm up. Breathe into that back. And we'll find our side angle on this side. Lifting up and out with that top left side body. And we'll reverse. Right arm back up. And we'll windmill those hands and step back to find our down dog. And we'll take the knees as wide as the mat, touch the toes, and sink those hips toward the heels. Breathing in our child's pose here. Send that breath across that lower back. And on our inhale, we're going to float forward. Exhale, send it up and back, down dog. And we'll use that inhale to travel to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll sweep tall. Exhale, we'll fold, right foot back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, left arm comes up. Into that side angle, lift up and out toward the sky. And reverse. Exhale, find that warrior two. Then with the breath, on our inhale, we're gonna come through center, reach for star. Exhale, find that warrior two to the back of the mat, turning those right toes. We're gonna come into reverse warrior. We're gonna bind the left arm, flip that right hand, and it comes up and back. And then a side angle, we're gonna bind that right arm, reach the left arm up. And then back to reverse, binding the left arm. Exhale, warrior two. Then we're gonna windmill those hands and just step to the back of the mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll sweep tall. Let's bring those palms together and draw some circles on the sky here. And the other way. Then we'll inhale, reach up tall, exhale, we'll fold. And we'll step our left foot back, warrior two. Flipping that right hand, binding reverse. And then into our side angle, reaching up and out with that left arm. Inhale, back to reverse. Exhale, find that warrior two. And then again, we'll move through center with the breath. Inhale, star, reaching tall. Exhale, warrior two, back to the top of the mat, turning those left toes. We'll bind that right arm, flip that left hand, and come into reverse. And then bind that left arm, reach the right arm straight up toward that side angle. And then binding the right one more time, reverse. And warrior two. And again, we'll windmill those hands, big step to the top of the mat, and we'll fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping tall, palms together overhead, and again, some circles on the sky. We'll draw the other way. Move those hips, nice big circles. Then we'll inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, fold, step back to your plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last one of our practice. Couple of breaths, feeling that stretch, just lifting those hips up nice and high. And then we'll take the knees as wide as the mat and sink it back for child's pose. Couple of breaths, grounding down. Let's walk those hands off to the left side of the mat. Breathe into that right side body. And we'll move through center. We'll walk those hands off to the right. And then back to center. 2 final breaths here in our child's pose. And then rising tall. Back to our tabletop. Let's take those hips side to side, back and forth. And finding neutral, cat and cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more breath. And then we'll lower a hip, make our way back into our nice easy seat, bringing the soles of the feet together again. We'll find that tall spine and that flat back as we hinge and fold. And then we'll rise up. We'll reach that right arm behind us. Left hand toward that right knee. Nice tall twist. And then through center, reaching that left hand behind, right hand to that left knee. And then back to center. Let's extend that left leg. We'll keep the sole of the right foot on the inside of that left leg. Pull those left toes back, reach it tall, and we'll hinge and fold. Melt that chest toward the lip. And as we rise up, we're gonna bend this left knee and pull it back toward that left hip, coming into our deer on this side. Growing tall, maybe you compare this one to that first one we found. We're gonna plant our left hand, sweep that right arm up and over for the lateral. And bring that right arm into your bind, behind to the back. Press that hand into the back, open up that right shoulder. And then coming back to neutral, we'll plant the right hand, sweep that left arm up and over. And then bring it into that bind to the lower back. Open up that shoulder. And then coming back to neutral, we'll pull that left leg back around. We're gonna extend the right leg. And we'll keep now the sole of that left foot on the inside of the right leg. Reach it tall and hinge and fold. And then we'll release. And we're gonna bend this right knee and pull it back into deer on this side. Top of that right foot against the mat, back by that right hip. We'll settle. And we'll plant the right hand first. Sweep up and over. And then that left arm into the bind one last time. Then we'll come back up into neutral. We'll plant our left hand. Sweep the right arm. And then bind the right arm. And then coming back to neutral, we'll bring that right leg back around, plant those feet, and roll all the way down onto our mat. We'll settle in. And we'll windshield viper the knees here first, and side to side, back and forth. And then we'll leave the knees the next time they're to the left, maybe goalpost the arms. You can gaze up toward the sky or tip the gaze to the right. Settling in here, slow that breath down. Let the body sink toward the mat. Then using an inhale, we'll come up through center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Maybe that gaze goes all the way to the left. And we'll come back up to center. Hug the knees into the chest. We'll rock a little side to side. And then as you're ready, we'll find Shavasana. Send those legs nice and long down the mat. Feel free to use any props that you want to. Make sure the shoulders are nice and low down the back. Hands and arms relaxed, feet falling open. No work to be done here. Just focus on that breath and allow yourself to melt into your mat. And we'll slowly start coming back. Few nice big deep breaths here, following the path of the inhale and the exhale. Maybe wiggle the toes, the fingers. And then we'll draw the knees in toward the chest so that we can roll to either side, to the left or to the right. And we'll seal in all the good of our practice. A few final breaths here to thank ourselves for coming. Inhaling in all the good of our stretch, of our space, and exhaling out anything we want to leave here. And as you're ready, pressing up, we'll be back in an easy seat. Growing tall from those sit bones. I wish you a wonderful week. Namaste.